Now, Ishmael, what does this day mean to you personally as someone who dedicates their time and their talent to this medium?
Good afternoon, ma'am, to the viewers as well. This day is the most important day for me as a radio personnel, and I also believe to other radio personnels outside. Today, it marks the most important day of us having to acknowledge the effort that we put into relating the stories, painting pictures through the year. And today, it's a milestone, and since it was celebrated, we also were inspired as well. And today, here's the day, the most important one on this specific medium that is used as a means of communication and to translate, most importantly, to educate our people and entertain as well, most importantly, to reach out and be the voice of the voiceless.
Right. Now, can you recall your earliest memory of listening to the radio? Did that spark any early interest in you that made you want to be on radio? And what initially attracted you to this career in radio journalism specifically?
Yeah, definitely. I remember very well. It was my first day to go to school, and that specific presenter actually became my time slot. The person was able to make me know when I'm late and when I'm early. So that moment, I'll always cherish it because of it revived something into me, and it taught me the most important thing of being creative and to learn the art of sending a message in a specific way, especially on radio. So yeah, that moment is so important to me, and I hope it has inspired most of the people within our region as I was inspired as well.
All right, now with the rise of podcasts, streaming services, and other digital platforms, how do you see radio evolving in the coming years? What role do you think radio will play in the future of media?
You know, it is a challenge, though technology is taking over in everything. But having things like podcast, actually, they are killing the art because of in radio. Remember that people only listen to your voice, and you translate and relate stories. You put a person to a scene by just a voice, the tone, and how you relate the story. So with a podcast, it's more of people being able to see and off with some of the things which will make people be curious. It's like to hear the voice and want to see the facial or expression or even the face of the presenter. How do they look? Do they sound? Do they look like their voices? Do they have the look of the current content that they are pushing? So with podcast, it's a different story because of now people get to see. I think the podcast is influenced by the dramas actually that occurred on the studios, whereby now visually people are going to be able to see it. But I think it is going to affect the history or the purpose of radio itself because this medium has its own special way of sending message and reaching out to people. Even myself, I was developed through radio, whereby I'm now a community leader and activist. We do a lot of things, hold people accountable, expose injustice, and all those things are the drama that when we share them on radio, I mean, it puts you there, able to imagine what's happening or how this thing happened, whatever that we are relating. So with the podcast, it's more of being visual and showing off. I mean, presenters, you don't even have to worry about how you look, what are you wearing, but with podcast, it's a different.
All right, thank you so much for joining us and discussing World Radio Day. And I would say happy World Radio Day to you. Thanks a lot.
No, thank you so much. And to all the radio presenters, everyone who's in radio, your producers, the people who put effort to make sure that there is content, we wish them all the best. And we hope that this medium grows and the art is kept to the next coming generations. And we hopefully that it will be an education that will last forever and ever and ever.
Most definitely. Thank you so much.